In this video, we're going to cover using the UAFX mobile app to register your pedal and turn on all the new features like trails, buffered bypass, tap tempo, and preamp coloration. The UAFX Control mobile app is available on both iOS and Android and can be downloaded from the Apple App Store or Google Play Store. Once installed, make sure Bluetooth is enabled on your device, then connect your pedal to the 9-volt DC power and open the app. If you're on Android, location must also be enabled so that Bluetooth works properly. You'll be asked to sign into your UA account. If you don't have an account yet, tap the Create an Account link to set one up. Tap the Add Pedal button at the bottom of the app and your pedal should automatically appear. If it doesn't, press the Pair button on the back of your pedal. Tap on the name of the pedal. If this is your first time pairing the pedal, you may be prompted to allow the pedal to pair with your device via Bluetooth. After pairing is complete, tap the Register button if you haven't already to register the pedal to your UA account and add the additional effects. Once you're registered, the new effects are automatically added to your pedal. You can select the new effects by pushing the Effect Type switch until the LED turns green. Golden will get the Chamber and Plate 224 effects, Astra will get the Phaser X90 and Dharma Trem 61 effects, and Starlight will get the Cooper Time Cube effect. UAFX pedals can also be registered via the UAFX Control desktop app on Mac and Windows. Check out the first video in this series titled Getting Started with UAFX Pedals for more information on using the desktop app. Note that the firmware updates can only be installed via the desktop app. Once your pedal is paired and registered, its setting page will appear where you can get to additional settings like bypass routing, preamp coloration, and the right foot switch mode. The available settings depend on the type of pedal you're connected to. For example, preamp coloration settings only appear if you're connected to Starlight, and the right foot switch setting will only appear if you're connected to Starlight or Astra. Let's start by taking a look at the settings available on Starlight. Starlight has two bypass routing modes, True Bypass and Trails Bypass. When in True Bypass mode with the effect disabled, the dry signal is pure analog drive-through without any buffering or any other circuitry. When in Trails Bypass mode, echoes play out naturally even after the effect is disabled. The dry signal is always analog drive-through and the output is buffered. The preamp coloration setting on Starlight determines when the dry signal gets the original color of the vintage preamps modeled on the pedal. On tape EP3 and analog DMM, preamp coloration is always active on the wet side, but the color knob will control how much coloration is applied to that wet. When preamp coloration is off, the dry signal is always uncolored pure analog drive-through. When preamp coloration is turned on and the pedal is in True Bypass mode, the dry signal is colored when the effect is enabled, but not when you bypass the pedal. When preamp coloration is on and the pedal is in Trails Bypass mode, the dry signal is always colored whether the effect is enabled or disabled. Starlight's right foot switch can be set to 3 different modes. When set to Preset plus Tap, tap tempo is available in both live and preset modes, and preset mode can be toggled on or off by holding the right foot switch for 1.5 seconds or longer before releasing the switch. When set to tap tempo, preset mode is disabled and the right foot switch is used only for tap tempo in live mode. When set to preset, tap tempo is disabled and the right foot switch immediately toggles preset mode on or off when pressed. Next, let's take a look at the settings available on Golden. Just like Starlight, Golden has 2 bypass routing modes, True Bypass and Trails Bypass. When in True Bypass mode with the effect disabled, the dry signal is pure analog drive-through without any buffering or other circuitry. Now, when in Trails Bypass mode, the reverb tails will naturally play out when the effect is disabled. The dry signal is always analog drive-through, and the output is buffered. Finally, let's take a look at the settings available on Astra. Astra also has 2 bypass routing modes, True Bypass and Buffered Bypass. In True Bypass mode, the dry signal is pure analog drive-through without buffering or any other circuitry. In Buffered Bypass mode, the dry signal is also pure analog drive-through, but the output is buffered. Astra's right foot switch can be set to 2 different modes, Preset plus Tap or Preset. In Preset plus Tap mode, tap tempo is available in both live and preset modes, and preset mode can be toggled on or off by holding the right foot switch for 1.5 seconds or longer before releasing it. When set to preset, tap tempo is disabled and the right foot switch immediately toggles preset mode on or off when pressed. So that covers using the UAFX Control mobile app to register your pedals, get to the cool new effects, and get to the additional settings for each pedal. Check out the other videos in this series to learn all about the different effects available on each pedal.